Hey everyone, good evening, good evening. Thanks so much for coming by again for another game stream. And yeah, it's been a minute since I've streamed. I've been kind of focusing on discussion panels, as y'all have noticed, and it's been really good. I've just made a personal commitment to do more of that and just explore as many fun topics as I can, and just continue to talk about things that make me happy and that other people enjoy talking about, and maybe even enjoy listening to. So for the folks who do, come through and support all the different content that I make, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. But yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at the chat really quick. We've got Memes of Destruction in the house. We got Tommy Umiko, Multiverse of Movies, and Zeno. Yay, y'all. Thanks for coming by before the stream started. And we also got Caden Reed in the house, Jesse Allen, Phil Team and T. What's up, what's up? We got Mattia up in the house as well. My man. Good to see you. Good to see you. Always happy to see you in all the chats. And Jesse Allen as well. Good to see you too, my guy. And yeah, and Dorkside. Hello, Luke. Great stream earlier. I just caught the end portion of it where you were streaming KO, the kangaroo. So yeah, I'm excited for the remake that's coming out for that. I hope I can snag a physical copy of that game and perhaps stream it whenever it does come out. So yeah. And cool. What is Mattia talking about? I'm never getting out of you, Jesse. LOL. But yeah. Cool. Awesome. Yeah. So this is kind of like the first stream I'm doing for Pokemon Legends Arceus. I've been playing a lot of it offline. Reason being is because I loved playing Pokemon Shining Pearl, but I could tell I was, playing a lot slower than I would if I were just, playing solo, like without streaming and, trying to talk at the same time. So I really wanted to dive into this game because tomorrow we actually have a discussion stream with a very special panel of guests, folks that y'all might recognize from the community: Blinded Braille, Chillmonger, and Unfiltered. So yeah, we will go ahead and dive into Arceus so y'all can see, what I've been up to, and I'll be sharing some of my first week impressions with the panel tomorrow on my channel, and that's going to be at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Oh, and we also have DL in the house. What's up, DL? Good to see you. I caught some of your stream earlier for the Batman 60s movie, and you were talking about that, so thank you so much for sharing your content with us. I love to see you on your own platform, talking about things that you're personally interested in. So yeah, it was really cool. And Jesse Allen, lol, don't read that message, Rhea. Oh god. Sorry, I did read it. Neon Sci-Fi in the house. I swear Rhea is the only person that starts her stream on time. I am guilty of starting a few minutes late here and there, but thank you for the compliment, Neon Sci-Fi. Mattia says, Jesse and me are in the dungeon together, Rhea. Just ignore us. No, y'all are the best. Oh, and hey, Josh. Good to see you. Good to see you. I am glad I got to catch some of your stream earlier this morning. At least it was the morning for me still, anyway. So yeah, I hope all is well over on in your neck of the woods. But yeah, for this stream, I'm just sort of, casually playing so y'all can get a glimpse of, the gameplay, some of like, how encounters, happen, and, yeah, some of like the game features too. So as you can see, I'm sort of, gathering materials, around, the great outdoors. I don't know what to call it. Yeah, the landscape. I don't know. And those materials are essentially what I use to craft, Pokeballs. I can craft my own Pokeballs in this game. I could also buy them, and I also am able to craft medicine, like super potions, healing items for like if my Pokemon is like poisoned or whatever. Wait, can I do that? I can use berries for those purposes. I forget if I can do if I can create like full heals or something. I don't think I've gotten to that point yet. So yeah, it's pretty much like me in discovery mode still. I'm about 35 hours or so deep into this game, and yeah, I'm really enjoying it so far. I try to play like maybe like a couple hours a night, and the first day I think I put in close to like 9 hours or 10 hours. So yeah, that was a really fun, deep dive into the game for first impressions anyway. And I'll admit that the game was a little how should I say this? Like, I don't want to spoil too much for my first impressions stream tomorrow, but basically, like, once I got a hang of the controls, I really started to enjoy my experience. And that said, you know, a few hours later, I hadn't even realized, you know, how much time had passed, and how much, you know, I was immersed into the game. So right now, this is also my first time playing with a controller. I usually play in handheld mode. And I love playing in handheld mode because I can listen to streams at the same time and just like do other stuff. It really helps like with my ADHD and like other, you know, kind of like neuroses that I have, like just to like help me stay focused. So yeah, just having as many like, you know, sources of stimulation going off at the same time just to, you know, make me feel at ease. And less anxious about, you know, getting into a game that is kind of a like pretty ambiguous in terms of like how you can play it and how you can direct your experience and stuff. But yeah, this stream is really like kind of helping me map out my thoughts for the impressions stream tomorrow, because for the longest time, like for the past few days anyway, since I have been, you know, planning out the impression stream and like, you know, getting in touch with guests and stuff and figuring out the schedule and stuff like that, I hadn't really sat down to think about like, what are my impressions? I know I really like the game, but can I talk like for an hour with other folks about why I like it? So that part is like really hard for me, because I'm just like, well, I enjoy it, but now I have to like actually like be concise about my feedback around it, and perhaps even critical about things that I wish were different. But that said, yeah, generally, like, I'm super positive about my experience so far. Playing the game with a controller in lieu of playing handheld is a little weird. So it feels like I'm picking up the game again for the first time, actually. So yeah, I'm just sort of like wandering around. Y'all can see some Pokemon that I can encounter. Like, for example, I'll go ahead and like do this encounter right here for y'all to check it out. I'll go ahead and check in with the chat really quick. Luckily, the game is still turn-based, so I can like take a quick peek at the chat and not worry about getting bodied by these Buizels. Let's see. Mattia says, you had some great panels. Congratulations. Thank you so much, Mattia. I appreciate your support. And Broden says, are there bronies? there are Ponyta. Like, Ponyta tend to come out in the daytime. Right now it's evening in this game, but luckily the clock is pretty fast in this game, so the more I, you know, go around and do tasks and stuff, like, daytime will be started again in maybe like a couple minutes or so. Well, it's good to see you, Broden. And Phil says, I swear I nerd out every time I see Rhea. Thank you, Phil. Jesse says, I am in Rhea's dungeon right now, Mattia. You're not invited here. And Josh says, oh yeah, we were doing great. Had a great day. That's awesome, Josh. Zeno says, I'm fine. You've been playing this game for a while. I heard the tutorial was tedious. Yeah, Zeno, we could probably get into that more on the impression stream with everyone. I'm very interested to hear Blinded and Chills and Phil's feedback on that. So yeah, I don't want to like dive too much into my impressions yet, but me talking through it is helping me map out exactly what my feelings are around it. So yeah, I also want to like share a little bit about the game with y'all. I know some folks have asked if I was planning on streaming this too. So now that I'm like, you know, in a comfortable spot in the game where I am kind of, you know, just leisurely filling out, you know, side quests and all this other stuff outside of the story, I can like show more in-depth, you know, details about the game and stuff. Cool. And Josh says, Pokemon content, my favorite. Yeah, no, I have my favorite too, Josh. And Jose is up in the house. What's up, little devil faces? And let's see. I should really try to integrate. So I use OBS Studios. I want to integrate like some on-screen chat action at some point, aside from, you know, the Twitch chat integration over on the side. But yeah, that's for another day. And Jesse says, yo, Jose, you ain't welcome around here. Oh no, everyone's welcome here. And Josh says, laugh my ass off. Jose says, why'd you invite me then, Jesse? Jose says, hey, Rhea. Hey, Jose. Jesse says, you showed up yourself. No, I love when folks from the movie talk community come by and just, you know, come through, say hey, hang out for a little bit. You know, it's all good. Like, So yeah, it just makes me soups happy. But yeah, like, y'all can probably already tell, like, you know, the gameplay style of this is a lot different from any other Pokemon game that has come out so far. It's an open world sort of, you know, go at your own pace, go wherever you want to go type of vibe. And yeah, like, the Pokemon are just like free roaming. We've seen that in the last like couple Pokemon games, so it's just sort of like improving on that formula right now. And yeah, where I'm at in the map right now, I'm trying to hunt for some Eevees, as you could tell from the thumbnail. Oh, and there's Ponyta. Yeah, there's Ponyta. There's a super strong level 40 Rapidash around here somewhere that respawns every once in a while. Oh, there they are. Speak of the devil. I think we're actually close to where Eevee spawns as well, so I want to be very, like, careful not to scare off Eevee, because they only regenerate so often, and they actually run away and then go off the screen. So I want to be super careful, like, because I did actually scare one away, and I'm kicking myself ever since, because I'm trying to get a whole team of evolutions for my main squad of Pokemon, outside of the ones that I, you know, am doing to complete the game, like, because every Pokemon has like a list of different quote-unquote side quests that you do to complete your Pokedex entry for each respective Pokemon. But yeah, so far so good. I will encounter that Rapidash eventually. I'm just, you know, sort of like sneaking around the grass a little bit looking for Eevee. Let's see. I haven't encountered any shinies yet. I know that there are some videos on YouTube of people like hunting for shinies and just sort of like flexing their ability to shiny hunt. I'm not like too big into shiny Pokemon. Oh, and there's a Bidoof and Ponyta just hanging out. And yeah, no, also go back to sneaky mode so I don't scare off any Eevees that might be around. I would definitely like one Eevee. Oh, Ponyta, what are you doing? You just jumped out of nowhere. Yeah, no, and you can also, okay, Ponyta is just like harassing me right now. They're like, pay attention to me. Yeah, no, this Ponyta was like going ham. I'm like, what do you want? Well, I guess I can illustrate like how Pokemon capturing happens. Well, okay, now this Ponyta is like running away from me, so maybe I'll do it some other time. But yeah, Eevee is over in this area just to kind of like share some of the evolutions that I have so far. Jolteon, Flareon, Leafeon, Espeon, Umbreon. I need Glaceon, and let's see, I'm trying to think, what is the fairy type's name? What is the fairy type's name? Fairy Eevee. Sylveon. There you go. Okay, so yeah, no, I think I'm gonna try and get Sylveon this episode. So that might mean another like 2-3 hour stream of me just like hunting for Eevee, because that is probably the most time consuming. Leveling up Eevee and getting them to evolve into Sylveon will be easy, because you just have to make sure that they have a happiness level achieved, which I can't really see like on screen. It's just that like try to make sure that they don't faint a lot in battle, and trying to, you know, level them up and battle with them and use them for different tasks and stuff in the game. Just basically use them a lot in game. And then eventually, like around like maybe like level 20 or so, if I were to capture it like at like level 3, for example, because that's the level that the Eevee spawn around here at, then it will evolve. So yeah, Sylveon is a fairy type evolution for Eevee, if you weren't already aware. And let's see, Jesse Allen said, I told him you were Mattia making dirty comments per normal. Mattia says Jose is only wanted in the dungeon. Mattia says, I know Jose can't get enough of me. That's understandable. Mattia says, you know I have yours in the bag, Jesse. In the sack, you mean? No, that's so funny. Cool, I'm just gonna quickly look around and survey the area a little bit. Those are some electric type Pokemon right there. I already have plenty of those, so I'm going to leave them be. Oh, and we got Syl in the house. What's up, Syl? Good evening to you, sir. Congrats on your first horror movie stream with your co-host. It was super awesome what I could catch of it. So I'm looking forward to hearing more about your fascination with the horror genre. It should be good. It should be a good show. I'm really excited for y'all. And we got Linadelli in the house. What's up? What's up? Good to see you. Good to see you. Thank you for coming by the Gotti stream yesterday where we talked about mob movies with Zod and Yield Nerdcast. So, yeah, thank you for showing up for that. And let's see. I'm just going to scroll up a little bit. Syl says, I see Jesse, so I know what's up, lol. And we got Daniel Martin in the house. What's up, Daniel Martin? Good to see you. Jesse says, Rhea, just ignore the chat, huh? It's getting X-rated. Oh, God. Yeah, no, I'm perfectly fine with that. Y'all can do whatever you want, basically. There's no chill when these streams go down. So yeah, thank you for coming through to keep the chat alive. And let's see, everyone's greeting each other. That's what's up. And Jesse Allen says, hey, Lainey, Jose told me why you are here. Join the gang. And let's see, Josh says, nothing much, Daniel, doing SD Rampage Wash Party tomorrow night. You're always welcome and invited. Oh, that sounds fun, Josh. Yeah, for sure. So yeah, just some tasks that I'm doing in Pokemon, looking for Eevees and sort of like gathering materials and stuff like that. So I didn't find Eevee in the patch of grass where they usually spawn yet. I wonder if I caught all of them. I doubt that that's the case because they do respawn. But anyway, we shall push on through the game. There's also an overarching story that I kind of am not in a big hurry to finish. So there's that. I could definitely like play through that a little bit. But I definitely want to try and, like, get an Eevee out of this area first. That would be sweet. And this is, like, the one area where they're, like, immediately available. But I just haven't been able to, like, see one pop up yet in a while. I've been, like, actively searching for like a couple days now. The last Eevee that I captured, I evolved it into Jolteon. And what's cool is that you can actually find Thunderstones, Firestones, Waterstones in these like these orange and gray rocks that your Pokemon can smash open for you. So yeah, there's that. Oh, these Pokemon are just like attacking me. Ponyta wasn't attacking me. It was just sort of like running around and distracting me. But yeah. Okay, so yeah, I need to get away from these Pokemon. But I also don't want them to like scare off an Eevee if one happens to pop up. Okay, I'm going to run away from them so I can go back to hunting for Eevee. So Eevee is just a little like brown puppy looking Pokemon that is also like kind of uncommon in terms of like how often it pops up. And I love the camera in this game. It's super friendly to being able to like survey an entire like immediate like your surroundings, basically like your immediate surroundings. Oh, we got Geek Getaway in the house. Tony, TGD, what's up? Good to see you. He says, I love Digimon. Yeah, no, I love Digimon too. I'm not as familiar with, you know, like how Digimon, like, you know, plays as a video game. But yeah, I would be down to check out a game on the Switch for that too. Oh, and we got Tony Robinson in the house. What's up, Tony? Good to see you. Saw you over on Lunga's stream earlier. And let's see... Jesse Allen says, I think Jose killed the chat personally. He kills every chat he answers. And Mattia says Jesse slight-handedly killed the chat. And Josh says, here's my channel, Daniel. Oh, nice. Yeah, thanks for dropping your link, Josh. And thanks for supporting Josh, Daniel. Lena Daly says, lol, Jesse, you're joining the space. Oh, yeah, Twitter spaces look so fun. I'm a little, like, intimidated, though, because anyone can join them. And I'm a little nervous at doing public speaking sometimes, depending on the topic. So, yeah. But they do look super fun. I might join one someday. Let's see. Josh says, just joined your Discord, Rhea. Oh, that's Retro Complex's Discord, and I'm one of the mods there. I want to help him grow his channel and his community and stuff. So I plugged in his Discord to my bot so it can continue to grow. So yeah, let's see. Gonna go ahead and smash that rock open. And Lena Deli says, Ray, did you watch the new Jackass? No, not yet. I do want to go watch it. Is it exclusive to theaters? Matthias says, I knew we shouldn't have left him out of the dungeon. Phil says, who's your favorite Pokemon, Raya? Yeah, my favorite Pokemon is Dragonite and Raichu. Those are the two Pokemon on screen right now in my stream layout. And let's see. Oh yeah, spaces are popping up big time over on Twitter. I should probably join one and get over my fear of public speaking somehow. I mean, it's not going to get better if I don't put myself into that position to publicly speak. So yeah. Let's see. Jesse Allen says, I will try. I need to see if I'm available at the time. Oh yeah, for the spaces talk for sure. Yeah, they always seem to happen when I am at work. So that's another reason, too. I miss them sometimes. Oh, and then here's the Rapidash I was talking about. We're going to go ahead and encounter them since I can't seem to find Eevee at the moment. Alpha Rapidash. So these alpha Pokemon, there's just something like... I haven't really ran into this reason why they are considered alpha yet. But basically, they are just OP versions of... the normal version of that Pokemon. So this is like an OP Rapidash as opposed to like a regular Rapidash. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and battle them. I got Snorlax. Snorlax is actually a pretty like OP Pokemon as well, but they do have pretty bad defense. Like as you can see, I almost got killed by one attack. Oh, I just defeated Rapidash. Nice. Yay! Seed of Mastery. And that's actually an item that helps me what is the word? So I give it to a move tutor who does this thing where they teach my Pokemon to master one of their moves to essentially make it stronger. So yeah, that's basically what the Seed of Mastery is. And let's see. Yeah, no, Josh, wrestling is really cool. I'll admit I'm not the most knowledgeable on it, but it does seem like a cool topic. And Mattia says, what do you do, Rhea? Oh, I work from home. So yeah, I basically work at a tech company. And a lot of my work is done online. And Lena Deli says, Rhea, join our space tomorrow. Mattia, you too. Oh, yeah, if there's a space going on, I'll try to hop in for sure, especially if I see people that I know. It makes me a little less anxious. Daniel says, Rhea could hold down a Twitter space with a gaudy gaming 80s soundtrack cross over in her sleep, lol. Oh, man, that'll be such a random, stream for sure. But, yeah, 80s movies, 80s music, mob movie soundtracks. Those are all, my Jimmy Jam for sure. Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis, for those if you know, basically, for those in the know. And let's see, Mattia says, Lane, I will always be with you in spirit. I don't have Twitter. Mattia doesn't have Twitter. Wow, that's I had no clue. I thought everyone in the community was on Twitter in some form or another. So yeah, the more you know. So yeah, I guess I can do Twitter Spaces. Still, if you're still in the chat, like, have you ever thought about hosting a Twitter Space, or is that just like a lot of like time and planning on your part, where you'd rather just host a stream with like the time that it takes to set up a space? Because that's kind of like what I feel like too, is that like spaces are rad to like talk directly with folks who are like in the audience usually that you don't get to talk with directly. and you get more context around, you know, their personal opinions about stuff. But yeah, with the time that you're spending talking like in a space, I guess, to everyone, I'm just like, oh, you could just be making content for your channel. But yeah, I don't know. I guess it just depends on the topic too. Like, I don't know if you can like make it exclusive to like followers or certain people that you can invite to the space. It would be cool if that was a thing. Basically like a mini Discord call, like on Twitter. But yeah, that's just sort of like open-ended questions I have. And Jesse says Mattia doesn't have Twitter, so he doesn't receive Jose's boner pics. Oh my god, y'all are out of control. And oh, we got Neo in the house. What's up, Neo? Good to see you. Good to see you. And yeah, no, like, okay, it's almost evening again in game, so EVs are going to be a little bit harder to find as daylight is wrapping up. What's this? Okay, no, that's not an Eevee. That's another Pokemon. Let's see. I guess what I could do is just move around a little bit more across the map, and then make my way back to this area after I do some more walking, because maybe there's like a step requirement for the EVs to respawn. I don't know for sure, but I wouldn't be surprised if that were the case. Some like algorithm thing that's like triggering how often EV respawns in game. I also just want to make sure I'm not jinxing myself and then scaring off an EV that I could be capturing while I'm, you know, like just running around it and not doing much to what is the word, like actually progress in the story. But yeah, let's see, give it one more look. Okay, so it's definitely nighttime now, so I doubt there's going to be any more EVs that may populate for now. Let's see. I think I'll go back to the main camp area, swap out one of my Pokemon, and go from there. Probably going to grab one Pokemon that I've been meaning to get more Pokedex entry stuff done for it. Let's see, back to the camp. Yeah, good to see you, Neo, and everyone in the chat. Thanks so much for coming by to visit for a little while. And Lina Deli says it's a new cool concept exclusive to Twitter. Spaces are cool. Watch Facebook do something similar. Oh yeah, definitely. It is really cool. Wait, no, wrong person to talk to. Over here. I want to see my Pokemon. Let's see. Oh, there they are. Monferno. So we're gonna go ahead and swap out Snorlax. Keep Monferno. And we're gonna head back to the camp. Or the village, actually. Jesse says, have you found Pikachu in this game? Yeah, I have. They are in storage right now. I actually have to evolve Pikachu into Raichu for that Pokedex entry, so thank you for the reminder there. But yeah, basically it is Friday Eve, and I'm just playing Pokemon, but what else is new in y'all's world? Like, what are y'all excited for? Like, any weekend plans? Like, just planning on relaxing a bit? Yeah, no, feel free to share and divulge any exciting plans there. Oh, we got Lewis in the house. Good to see you, Lewis. So this is where one of the side quests I was talking about actually pop up. So let's see. Where is it? Got some barriers keeping me from going any further. I thought I heard a Pokemon. Or some noise. I'm not sure where though. So let me check the map really quick. It appears that a Drifloon has been sighted playing with one of the village children. Go speak to Mickey of the security corps for details. Investigate the Drifloon playing with a child at Prelude Beach in the evening. Well, it's evening and I'm at Prelude Beach, but I guess I have to go speak to someone right now. I thought I already spoke to them though. Yeah, no, it'll be kind of weird and jarring to like hear people's voices for the first time in like a space. It's sort of like it's kind of cognitive dissonance because it's like we're all just sort of randos on the internet, but then once you're like confronted with like how they actually look and sound, it just is sort of like kind of it's for me it can be kind of overwhelming. I'm just sort of just like, oh, you're not just like an icon on my phone screen or my computer, you're like an actual like person. So yeah, no, that's like, I don't know why that gives me anxiety too. But yeah, that's like another thing that's like kind of confrontational, in my opinion anyway. That's just like a weird way how I process information, honestly. It seems one of the village children plays with a Drifloon on Prelude Beach in the evenings. We need you to identify the child and find out what this Drifloon is after. Okay, well, some child that plays with a Drifloon. Well, they weren't at the beach, so I wonder if I have to find this child and speak to them. I'm also just trying to kill time to, like, give, whatever algorithm is deciding when and if Eevee respawns, where they're supposed to respawn, time to actually do that. Jose says, yeah, you're invited to join, Rhea, if you want. Oh, well, thank you, Jose. I appreciate it. I came here all the way from Hoenn, but this land has nothing in it. Oh, dang. This lady's hating on this region. But why are you here, lady? I feel like I've already gone in this house. But basically all the houses look the same. Who's this person? Okay. Just randomly talking to people to see like if they can help me with my request. Maybe if I like progress in the story too, that'll like help me across some like barriers, so that way I can like move around a little bit more across the map and maybe finish more quests or side quests. Tommy Yumika says, Ian Ferguson said the ankles go crazy when your shoes come off. Wait, what? I have no clue what's going on. Kamuzu says, hey queen, Bob Ross emoji. Oh, good to see you, Kamuzu. How are you doing this evening over on Twitch? Oyamiko says, ankle bones flopping around. I don't see it. I'm still confused. Lanadeli, you speak French? That's so cool. Kamuzu says, how are you over on Twitch? I'm doing well. Yeah, it's been a busy work week, and I'm just sort of grateful that I get a couple days of reprieve very soon. Albeit tomorrow is going to be pretty busy, so that way I can like relax in peace. The graphics look cool, by the way, Rhea. Yeah, no, they really do. I am a fan of the cell shading for sure. And let's see. Matthias says only French kisses in the French space. Y'all are going nuts. Yumiko says Ian from the CU podcast said that when your shoes come off in this game, when you go in the house, the ankles look bad, but I can't see it. Oh, okay. Interesting. Oh, okay. I understand what you're saying now, Yumiko. The ankles. Okay, so looking at the ankles, like the bone is a little pronounced. It could just be okay. So this character, like at least like this model figure or whatever, they're supposed to be like a 15-year-old. So maybe it's just like them just being like, you know, a young person, and like their bodies are still developing, so they look weird. I don't know. I'm not sure. I just am like thinking like that's such a, you know, weird thing to like notice. What does that have to do with the game? But yeah, I guess like if I personally had to like think of things to complain about, I would struggle to, you know, find things off the top of my head. So I might pick something as nebulous as like how the ankles look when someone goes in someone's house and they take off their shoes. But that's just me. Kamuzu says, rest in peace, a new saying now. Oh, relax in peace. Gotcha. Yes, I want you to help me with some crops. Medicinal. Yes, thank you, sir. He's gonna help me with my crops. Pokemon are full of mysteries. And Linda Deli says Ray will ban us for life. I mean, I have a pretty high tolerance for whatever. So it takes a lot to get someone to like have me ban them. And then if I do end up banning someone, I'll probably feel bad and then try to talk to that person and then unban them. So yeah. Yumiko says it was his example of this game lacking polish. I don't know if the water textures also all looks fine to me. Yeah, no, so like I mean the Switch at most can like output 1080p graphics, and in handheld up to 720. So the amount of detail in this game, like I wouldn't be surprised if like for performance mode it actually maybe like caps out at around like 600 or something along those lines. I'm just sort of like guessing, like it would never hit the max output in handheld because it is, you know, trying to make the graphics on the screen look as nice as possible, and the graphics in Pokemon are kind of demanding because everything's constantly moving and shifting and stuff. Like the idle animations of like Pokemon and people, like and then like in the distance having to make sure that, well, you could tell in the distance the graphics are a little bit like less clear than the stuff in the foreground. Like the background is less clear than in the foreground, obviously. But everything is still like pretty much rendered on screen at all times. So yeah. And let's see. Matthias says, nah, Rhea loves us. I do love y'all. Y'all are awesome. Y'all are a great community. And Kamuzu says, to get banned by Rhea, you'll have to really mess up. Yeah, no, I don't really know like what would happen. Like I said, I would probably get pissed off and like block you, but then like I'll eventually unblock you, like because then I'll feel bad, and then like I'll talk to you again, and like, you know, we'll be friends again. And Linda Deli says, Lil Rhea doesn't know we are the dungeon cult. What is the dungeon cult? I need some like context, like because y'all are like talking like about a lot of stuff. Let's see, Jolteon, what moves can you learn? Ooh, Thunderfang. That would be a good one. Charge Beam. Not bad, not bad. I would like for you to learn Bite. Bite would be really useful. Let's see. Thunderfang. Maybe. That might be the one. Cool. Wild Charge. That's also a good one. But it like leaves it also damages the user, so that might have to like go to the side for a bit. Cool. So I picked out Fire Fang. Kamuzu says, I'm going to try and get banned. I'm going to say a bad word. No, Kamuzu, please don't. You're a wrench. You have my utmost confidence in your judgment to protect the chat, so I would hope that, you know, you understand my position, and, you know, I have no idea what I'm talking about right now, but please don't say bad words. Well, like curse words I'm totally fine with, but like words that like disparage other people, like let's not. And let's see. Yeah, Linadeli, I'm in like a lot of people's chats. I love supporting all the folks in the community for sure. And Matthias says, Rhea, first rule of the dungeon, it's don't talk about the dungeon unless you want to join us. Oh, well, like, you guys are kind of hyping it up a little bit. Like, is the dungeon what you call your space on Twitter? That would be pretty cool, actually. Ooh, Magical Leaf. That might be a good one. Energy Ball, that is a good move. I might go with this one, actually. Wait. Yeah. Yeah, Energy Ball, that is a good one for sure. Go ahead and teach that to Leafeon. Mizu says, a cult? Yeah, no, apparently there's, like, cults going on. Like, I'm very curious what's the deal with that. So, yeah. Dazzling Gleam, that would be a cool one to learn. Shadow Ball, Zen Headbutt. Zen Headbutt might be good. Yay! Matthias says, I have to go to sleep now. You think about the dungeon, Rhea? Yeah, I definitely will, since I still have no clue what that is. But have a good night's rest, Mattia. Thanks for coming to visit. Then Jelly says, the Dungeon Cult is the Film Junkies live chat. Outcast, Rhea. Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, I mean, I don't know what y'all did to become outcast, but now I'm like really curious, like, you know, what happened. So I kind of want to join the dungeon just to see what's up. And yeah, let's see, just teaching my Pokemon some more moves to make them super OP, obviously. Ooh, Shadow Ball. Do I want to teach it a ghost type move or a psychic type move? Because I already have a psychic type evolution. Iron Tail would be kind of cool. Shadow Ball. Iron Tail. I think I'll pass on those for now. I wish there was like cooler moves, like another physical dark type move or something. Let's see. Fire Punch. That one might be good. Yay. Cool. Now let's check out their move sets. I went to Master Moves. Let's see. I went to Exchange Items. Okay, so I basically did all the stuff that this person can help me with, so cool. Change moves. Thunderfang. Confirm. Camus is still here. Firefang. Yeah. Yeah. I wonder if I wasted enough time to like have an Eevee regenerate on the map. Let's see, Zen Headbutt. We will do that. Lenadelli says, hit the thumbs up button while you're still here, people. Thank you so much for the support, Lenadelli. You're the best. I should think of like more show ideas to like have more guests on. Like, Lenadelli, you're totally welcome to come on a show. I just don't know what topics would actually interest you. Maybe like a music stream. Like, I know you're super big into music and you're a musician too. So that might be a fun one. I would just need to focus on like specific genres and groups and stuff that you would actually like enjoy talking about. Or like movies or other stuff that you're into. So yeah, if you're interested, I will hit you up. Caden says, Kamuzu, I'm gonna need to arrest you now. Lol, Kamuzu, you mean the Snyder bots? Kamuzu says, I'm already a part of the cult. I don't know if you heard of it. It's called the Snyder Cult. I want more quests, more side quests. Basically increasing the amount of items that I can carry at all times. Sure. Do I have enough money? I don't have enough money. Never mind. I'll be on my way. Just sorting my items before I go back to the map. Yep, let's go. Fieldlands Camp. Daniel says, how the hell do we get out of that cult, Kamuzu? Should we all drink poisoned Kool-Aid like Jim Jones followers? I'm actually excited for the Jim Jones movie with Leonardo DiCaprio. Like, I just have a morbid fascination with, like, religious cults. So, and like mob movies, so I am all about that for sure. Lenadelli says, yes, I'm definitely open, Rhea, and yes, music would be a great idea. Enosh is a musician too. He would love to jump in as well, or two. Yeah, no, for sure. I can come up with a topic and reach out to some panelists for a really cool stream. So yeah, TBD on that. Thank you for the suggestion, by the way. Lenadelli says, I mean, I'm inspired by the 70s, 80s, 90s rock and metal. Yeah, no, for sure. That is definitely helpful for me to narrow down the topic list for sure. Y'all are going nuts. Wait, no. Let's see. I guess I can battle. But yeah, the sort of like battle layout, I guess, is really cool. I can like move around in free space, change the camera position of where to see how battles are taking place too. Just sort of survey the area while the battle is happening. Fire punch. Pew. I think it's still evening time, so Eevees have not spawned yet. So I can still just like freely move around without worrying about scaring one, possibly. Daniel says, Rhea, all about that seedy underbelly of society. We need a dark web stream. Oh, dark web. That sounds spooky. I don't know anything about the dark web. Like, if it's anything past, like, the second Google search results page, I usually am, like, oblivious to it. Rapidash. Rapidash. Pum. Camera angles are spot on. Yeah, no, I agree. They are pretty dynamic and fun to play around in. Especially because I can, like, move around. It makes it feel more immersive, too. At least, like, in my opinion. Ray, I don't want to know about the deep web, trust me. Yeah, no, I'll take your word for it. Kamizu says, lots of stuff sold on the dark web, drugs, alcohol, panties, children. Jesus. Kamizu says, what's your opinion on men? I mean, like, what, you have to, like, be a little bit more specific about that, Kamizu. Like, I don't know what you want me to give my opinion on exactly. I'm gonna go ahead and try to capture this Rapidash. Just use like a basic Pokeball. It's gonna like explode out of the Pokeball on like the first like try. Yep. Kamizu, yeah, it's a twisted place. Oh, I mean, I've never really ventured that far into the dark web, unfortunately. So I have no context. Y'all are more knowledgeable than me. Jesse says Ray knows all about the panties from Belle. Oh, I mean, like, it was interesting to hear other people talk about it, for sure. I'm super unknowledgeable about it myself. Kamizu over on Twitch says, what's your opinion on Dumb and Hung Men? Oh, I mean, like, they're great. Yeah, I mean, that's, you know, there's a reason why I like them the most, because, like, they're just easy to manage. Like, you know, you already know what you're getting into. No surprises, and just easy to cut off when things, you know, dry out. Like, as far as, like, interest or whatever. Or otherwise, ... Let's see. Monferno, new move. Let's see. Change moves. What did you learn? Oh, this one's actually a pretty good one. Offensive stats. Oh yeah, Kamizu over on Twitch, you're not wrong. I guess they do what you want when it comes to particular needs. Yeah, no. Well, yes and no. Like, you know, it's, you know, hit or miss. So yeah, it's definitely quantity over quality sometimes, though. Let's see. HP. Kamizu says, what's your opinion on women? I mean, what's your, what's the question that you want me to respond to? I'm unclear about, you know, what you're asking me. And Lena Deli says, Jesse, any news on the Air Cut announcement? Something has to be hiding it. Maybe the merger. Keely says, hello, hey everybody. Hey Keely, good to see you. Oh, and basically I was using an item to increase my Pokemon stats. So like speed, hit points, attack, all that jazz. Yay! Mizu says, what's your opinion on pizza? Oh, yeah, well, one of my opinions is pineapple on pizza is really good. Pineapple, ham, and jalapenos. Delicious. This reminds me of Ocarina of Time, where in order to like go across Hyrule Plains, like it's just easier to like just barrel roll or like flip across the screen than it is to just like walk or run. Moses says, I'm gonna pretend you didn't say that. Moving on. Oh yeah, pineapple pizza and is a spicy take. Pun intended, because of the jalapenos with the ham and the jalapenos, ham, and pineapple. Yeah. Looking for Eevees. Don't see it. Keely with the pizza emojis. Absolutely. Love to see it. Jesse says, pineapple pizza is the best. I agree. I don't understand the hate towards pineapple on pizza. Like, if folks have ever tried it, I would say that would, change their opinion on it. It just sounds like a weird concept because the pineapple with the marinara sauce and, like, the meat and all that jazz, like... and the cheese, like, you wouldn't expect it to work, but it totally does. Leonard Deli says, dig in the shirt, Rhea, is that an anime? Yeah, it's Bible Black. Speaking of dark web, and not recommending things to search for, if you were to Google Bible Black, you might be surprised, like, of what you see. But yeah, it's a cool anime. I like the shirt a lot. I have a couple of shirts from the anime. Kamuzu says, what's your opinion on trees? Trees are rad. They, generate a lot of oxygen for the world, and it just sucks that they're not, respected and treated well in a lot of places. Oh, Linadeli, Bible Black, nice. Yeah, no, it's pretty rad. Yeah. Oh, Kamuzu says, I still need to try a pizza bowl. Yeah, like, I would love to have a pizza bowl with, like, some pineapples on there. Ooh, with some mushrooms and olives. And obviously the jalapenos. Kaden says, Josh, I love ketchup on pizza. Oh, interesting. That's one I wouldn't have, like, immediately thought of, because it's, like, I like mustard on pizza. But, like... there's already marinara sauce, so, like, the marinara sauce with the ketchup, is that, does it taste different enough? Because it's, like, both tomatoes? I don't know what I'm trying to say, but, yeah, that's basically my initial, like, response. It's like, oh, tomatoes on tomatoes. Of course it's, like, gonna taste good. I'm gonna catch this Mime Jr. Just, like, knocks the Pokemon in the back of the neck. Oh, dang. No. Oh, Pokemon disappeared. Aw. I already have, like, a bunch of them, too. I just kind of wanted to show y'all what capturing a Pokemon looks like. I think I showed you with Rapidash. Oh, wait, no. Rapidash fainted in battle. Never mind. Never mind. Oh, yeah, Lena Delia says, I knew it was familiar. Oh, yeah, Bible Black. It's like the protagonist on my shirt. Or one of the protagonists. If that show even has protagonists. I'm guilty of only mostly watching clips, to be honest. Pizza is hotter than a lot of people, honestly, Keely. Kaden says ranch or hot sauce is bomb on pizza. I agree, Kaden. I always ask for hot sauce and ranch, especially like buffalo sauce. Like that is mwah, chef's kiss. Josh says, Kaden, you're awesome and thanks for having me on your show. I was honored. Oh, yeah, that's awesome. I'm glad y'all are making content together. Kaden says, Josh, it was fun having you there. Yay! Oh, wait, I didn't mean to battle. Good, run away. I don't care. Hey, Belle, good to see you. How are you doing tonight? You were making me super hungry with all that Buria goodness that you're posting on Twitter. Like, I love Buria so much. Like, anytime I get it, I ask for cheese shell. So basically, like, a Mexican cheese or just, like, straight up cheddar cheese shell. And then, like, the meat inside that shell. So that way it's still keto, but it's, like, very, very, like, greasy and full of fat. So it's kind of like a meal and a half for like 2 tacos or 3 tacos. Like that's basically half the food I have for my like calorie allowance for that day. So yeah. I love burrito so much. I want to go get some over the weekend. Eevee, where are you? Anytime there's like a red eye icon at the top, that means I'm being targeted by a Pokemon, so I am trying to be strategic about what attention I bring to myself because I'm still hunting for an Eevee. Watch me like find one and then scare it off. It's gonna fucking suck. Oops, sorry for the language, whatever. No Eevees here. That was a waste. Okay, let's see. Using the awesome in-game camera to survey the area. Looking for any signs of movement from what may be an Eevee. Is there a Pokemon nearby? Whenever there's like a black vignette around the camera as well, that usually means that a Pokemon is nearby. It might just be Bidoof. Yeah. Okay. Back to another grass patch. Playing it cool, still looking for Eevee. That is not Eevee, that's one of those annoying bird Pokemon. Oh, we got Zodrider in the house. Zodrider says, hello Rhea, just stopping by to give you a like and say hi before my stream. Hope all is well. Pow. Good to see you, Zod. Thank you for joining us for the Gaudy stream yesterday with Devin. It was a lot of fun. Loveliest gentleman on the internet for sure. Pow pow. Kaden says, Bea, have you tried chocolate on fries? Yeah, no, back when I used to eat french fries, because I do keto now, so I don't eat french fries anymore, but anyway, chocolate on fries is really good. Like, I would dip McDonald's french fries into their chocolate shakes, and as you can probably, like, you know, imagine, that's, like, a lot of carbs, like, in one bite. Like, I would get, like, the largest chocolate shake they had, and a large fry, because obviously, and that's at least 2,000 calories by itself. Like, I'm sure it's over 2,000 calories. And, yeah, no, that's, like, it's no surprise why I was, like, overweight for so long, but yeah, like, those days are over. Like, I don't know if I'll stay keto like forever. Like, one of my life goals is to eventually do an all vegan diet. But for now, I rely too much on animal proteins for like my health goals. So yeah, that's kind of why like veganism sounds super cool. It's just like, you know, not really scalable for me right now. Like, plant protein is a little hard to, you know, cook well, at least like for me and my skill level that I have right now. It'll take like a lot of trial and error and time for me to master it. And let's see, keeping like fresh vegetables and fruit and stuff in the house can get expensive, space consuming, time consuming. So yeah, that's kind of pulled me back a little bit. At least with whey protein, it's shelf stable. There is plant protein that is shelf stable too. It just costs a little bit more, and sometimes it has more carbs than regular whey protein. So there's kind of like some give and take. And carbs aren't necessarily like the enemy, because like it's all about like your calorie intake and your activity and stuff like that throughout the day to like, you know, to balance it out. It's just that like I've been doing like keto for so long that I'm just sort of like hesitant to change my lifestyle right now, because I'm like, well, this has been working for me up till now, so I'm like hesitant to like shake the boat, as it were, for now. But yeah. Lena Deli says, Kaden, how's that even possible? Oh, chocolate on fries. Melt the chocolate on your fries. Oh, well, yeah, like, my personal experience is from, like, the chocolate shake on fries. Lena Deli says, I know, I meant that it's weird. Oh, yeah, it is weird. It's another one of those things, like pineapple on pizza. You wouldn't expect it to be good, but it is really good. Like, maple bacon, like, donuts and bacon, like, is also really good. Kaden says, I was vegan for 2 years, the pescatarian for 2 now. I'm back to eating beef, chicken, and turkey as well. No pork for me. Oh, cool. Yeah, I would love to do veganism at some point, because, like, that's a big reason why, like, actresses like Halle Berry and Angela Bassett and others are, like, you know, so, like, youthful, and, like, their skin is just, like, immaculate. I'm sure there's other things, too, that keep them, you know, looking good. But a healthy diet has definitely done them a lot of favors, too. So, yeah. It's another incentive for me to consider doing veganism later on in life. When I'm more in a position, like, with my own place and, like, my own, like, kitchen that I don't have to share with other people, and I can, like, you know, like, really, like, take time to meal prep how I want. Because right now it's also a matter of, like, limited space, too, that I have for food storage. So animal protein just tends to, you know, work out best for me with my meal prep and limited space options. Kaden says, I will probably go back to pescatarian. Oh, yeah, for sure. That would be cool. Like, I love fish for sure. I love tuna. Kamuza says, what's your opinion on Rick Astley? Oh, yeah, the guy that sings Never Gonna Give You Up. I mean, he sings well. Lena Deli says, I used to be on a very rough diet. I did years of street workout. Oh, Lena Deli, what was your diet like? And, like, what do you mean by street workout? I'm very curious. Sorry, I'm getting a little annoyed because I've been searching for Eevee for like an hour. I think it's been an hour on stream. Let's see. Oh, well over an hour. It's been like an hour and 15 minutes. Jesus Christ. What have I been doing this entire time? Hayden says, I love seafood, especially crab and lobster. Oh, yeah, crab and lobster with butter and garlic. Oh my gosh, garlic butter? Jesus. A street workout is basically a street sport where you train on a bar where you train on a bar only. Um Wait, sorry. I think I'm misunderstanding. Do you mean like public transit or something else? I'm a little confused. I'm just gonna go to another part of the map to give Eevee more time to spawn because they're taking forever. Whoa, Pokemon popped out of a tree. Let's go. Fire Punch. Ka-chow. Meme sends, run, Ray, run! Yes, I'm trying. It's really hard. I can't run and stream at the same time like you, Mr. Memes. Somersault. When somersaulting is faster than running. Lena Daly says it's a body weight workout, calisthenics. Oh, okay, for sure. I was thinking about like what type of fitness activity I want to get into and get like a personal trainer for. I mostly want to do weightlifting, honestly. Like, I want to build up my arms. That's like my first goal. Lena Dilly says it's usually done in outdoor parks. Oh, okay, for sure. That sounds fun. Ooh, we got an alpha Pokemon again. Angry Red-Eye Pokemon. Yeah. Using this item to give my Pokemon some experience points. Cool, cool, cool. Let's continue on. Weasel! Little river otters. They're so cute. You just randomly like to attack me for no reason. Well, I am sort of like in their space, so I guess that is reason enough to attack me. Lendley says, street workout would be perfect if you want to try it out. Oh, for like muscle building? Yeah, no. I am super uneducated on where to start, so that's kind of like why I am contemplating getting a personal trainer to just sort of educate me on that. And then once I feel comfortable to go out on my own, I will do that. Excuse me. Just because I'm yawning doesn't mean I'm not enjoying the game. I'm just a little sleepy. It's been a long work week. Oh, so Leonard Dilly, did you enjoy the Jackass movie? I'm assuming you've seen it already, because you were asking about it earlier. Zubat! Confuse Ray! Ooh, free wood. Yeah. I love seeing my friends all pop up and saying they're also playing Pokemon Legends Arceus, and I'm like, yay! I need to have my friends for their EVs. Like, that probably would be easier. If anyone watching this also has an Eevee that they're willing to trade me, I'm not sure what you want in exchange, but I'm trying to have a full evolution team. So if you would like to donate one Eevee to me for this cause, I would greatly appreciate it. No, I haven't yet. Maybe on Sunday. I'm a big fan of it. That's why. Yeah, I love the Jackass crew for sure. I was talking with my friends about, like, I love it, but I feel bad because, like, all they do is, like, put themselves under, like, immense, like, physical strain and potential death for our entertainment. So I'm kind of, like, worried that us continuing to support them is basically encouraging their behavior. So, I don't know. But, yeah. I'm sure they're adults and know what's, you know, best for them. So if it's something they enjoy, they will continue to do it. And I'm sure they're not doing it every day, but yeah, it's still kind of scary how often they do it. Lenadele says I have Pikachu next to me. Oh yeah, I did catch Pikachu in this game. They are great. Love me some Pikachu. There is fall damage in this game too. I just didn't drop to a low enough, or I didn't jump from high enough to cause any serious damage yet. But it is a thing in this game, from what I've learned. Oh, what they're doing is pretty sick. Yeah, no, it's like, it's kind of scary, like, you know, seeing folks do it, but it's fascinating at the same time. I mean, they wouldn't keep doing it if people weren't, you know, watching, I guess, right? Paris. Knoxville had a brain damage from a stunt he did in the movie. It was pretty bad. It took months until he recovered his cognitive abilities. Jesus! I had no clue. I definitely would think that that would happen to Steve-O. Like, Steve-O has literally no teeth. Like, after all these, like, wild stunts he's done over the years. It's pretty wild. Monferno. Remember, you evolved, times you've given it food, times you've seen it use flamethrower, flame wheel. When can I teach it flamethrower? Not yet. Steve-O is a whole other level, I agree. Oh yeah, no, Steve-O is kind of like the most wild out of the bunch. He's my favorite though. So I just found someone's satchel, so I would get points for that. So what happens is whenever you're connected to the internet while you're playing this game, other players' items will randomly appear on your map, and you go and find them and return them to them. So yeah, I just did that, and I got some points for it, which are basically used to get in-game items. So it's really fun, or it's really cool to randomly run into those and then pick up some items. Mine too, that's crazy. Yeah, no, Steve-O is the best. I used to love his other show with Chris Pontius, Wild Boys, I think it was called. Yeah, it was on MTV2, I think. It was back in like the mid-2000s that was a thing. I'm gonna sneak up on this Pokemon and capture it. Oh man, it just saw me. Damn it. Now I have to battle it. That was a cool sound. Oh man, you just annihilated me. Oh god. Okay, so switch out for Jolteon. And he says, I dig his podcast too. Oh, I didn't even know he had a podcast. I will have to check it out. I mostly listen to my YouTube friends' podcasts now. Woo! Get wrecked. Ah. Should probably use a better Pokeball. You should check it out. He brings on famous guests. Oh yeah, I can imagine. It's probably a good show. I will have to look it up. Yeah, again, I had no idea he had a podcast. I shouldn't be surprised. Everyone has a podcast these days. I wouldn't call this a podcast. Wait, I guess I do have a podcast, the Glimmercast. It's like such a random panel of discussion that I would hardly ever describe it as a podcast, but I guess I did call it the Glimmercast, so yeah. Yay! Caught an alpha specimen. Nice. The Glimmercast. Yes, indeed. Geek Studios says Saggy Raid. Saggy Raid? What? What does that mean? What are you doing, geeks? And Adele says, Rhea, who's your favorite musician? Well, my favorite band is the Smiths. I'm sure you know who the Smiths are. Musician, though, like, all-around musician, probably Prince. Yeah, like, he basically, like, produced and like played all the instruments for all of his albums. And the only reason he had a band was because he can't play every instrument himself live. Like otherwise, like the mastered, you know, like studio tracks were like all him for the most part. Like at the same time though, like as much like control and like mastery that he like exuded on his like in his craft, like it was to his own detriment, because like I was mentioning this before, that I love him and his music and all that, like, but he was basically like super anti-consumer when it came to like giving access to his music to his fans, like up until, you know, he unfortunately passed away. So like that is my one criticism of him, is that like he was just really stingy with like any streaming platforms or social media platforms or any type of sharing of his music without his, you know, without proper licensing or permission and stuff like that. Hashtag Saggy Raid. Yeah, no, thanks for coming by, y'all. Soups appreciate it. Lena Deli says he was super weird too. Yeah, no, I know like in the last like maybe like maybe like 25 plus years of his life, like he, you know, became more spiritual and like was not as I don't want to say provocative, because his music was still pretty provocative and like socially conscious and stuff, but like he wasn't like exuding as much like, you know, sexuality in his lyrics as much as he was before. So there's that. I'm sure he was still like a very sexual person. It's just that, like in his music, you know, he would talk about like higher like levels of consciousness and spirituality and like world issues and like social commentary and stuff. Like all of that was very much present in his music up till then, but it's just like, yeah, not as sexual. That's what I'm trying to say. But yeah, it's weird because like that's kind of what he's known for. But yeah, super talented, super awesome, super legendary, inspirational to every like modern artist, like without a doubt. So yeah, that's probably my favorite musician overall. Hey Chillmonger, good to see you. Friend request received. Well, I wonder who that was. Friend request received? Oh, I didn't get your friend request. Well, like, wait, what did I sent you my my friend code to add me, like if you wanted to. So like I can't add you without knowing your friend code. So I don't think that was me. Unless you sent me your friend code in response while I've been streaming, because I've been live for like over 90 minutes now. I'm gonna go ahead and try to catch this Parasect. Yay! Geek says, got you tabbed while playing Spilt Gate. Oh, nice! Thank you, Geeks. Let's see. Lindeli says, mine's Jeff Buckley. That name sounds familiar. Who is that? Chill says, it just happened on your top left while you were talking. Oh, okay. Friend request received. Well, I wonder who that was. Oh, you were referring to yourself. Got it. Okay, sorry. I was super confused. I thought you were, saying I sent you a friend request. And I'm just like, I can't do that without your friend code, so... But yeah, reading comprehension is not my strong suit. Chills, while you're watching, I don't know if you have a spare Eevee that you have just lying around in your Pokebank or your storage or whatever, but yeah, if you wanted, like, you know, send that over, I will not argue against it. I'm like trying to create a full team of evolutions. But I'm trying to fix, or not fix, I'm trying to fill my Pokedex with as many entries as I can, so that's why I have Inferno right now. once they evolve into Infernape, like, and then I get more Pokedex entries from that, then I'll swap it out for another Pokemon. I had Snorlax because I evolved it from Munchlax, so I was getting some Pokedex entries from that. Basically, what I was saying earlier in the stream was like trying not to spoil too many of my impressions, but spoiler alert, I do like the game. It's cool because like every Pokemon has its own little side quests, basically, that you have to complete in order to complete its Pokedex entry, which I think is a really cool idea. Chill says, no Eevees. Aww. Wait, so like, well, I guess we can like talk about it more on the stream tomorrow, but about your impressions and stuff, so I'll hold off any additional questions, but yeah. Thanks for coming by to say hey, though. And for sending me a friend request. Thank you so much. Linda Deli says, how dare Rhea, Jeff is the U.S. National Treasure, the famous version of Hallelujah, that's him. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, no, I guess I'm not a real, music fan if I didn't know who Jeff Buckley is, so I apologize. I'm now officially called out for being a fake music fan. You got me there. Ka-chow. Lindeli says, band-wise, Allison Chains is my cup of tea. Oh, nice. Skywalker in the house. What's up? What's up? I'm late, but I'm here. Good to see you. Thank you for coming through to support. I know not everyone is into Pokemon, but the fact that y'all are here just to say hey and like hang out for a little bit and support, it means a lot. So I appreciate it so much. Pichu. Oh god, it's attacking me. I already have Pichu, so I'm good there. God, it's basically an hour and 40 minutes. You can, like, lose track of time so fast in this game. Like, it's insane. Well, I guess, like, any really good game will, like, just have you playing for hours and you don't even realize it. Geodude. The music is so nice in this game. Skywalker says, I used to love Pokemon. My era was red, blue, yellow till gold and silver. After that, I kind of fell off. Yeah, no, those are some of my favorite eras of Pokemon, too, for sure. What's my favorite Pokemon? My favorite Pokemon is Dragonite and Raichu. That's kind of a toss-up between them, so that's why they're on the screen right now. Well, like in my stream layout, anyway. Yeah. The Raichu in this, in my stream layout, it's a different form of Raichu from one of the later games. What is your favorite Pokemon, Skywalker? And anyone else in the chat still watching? Onyx and Mr. Mime for me. Oh, nice. I caught Mr. Mime in this game. It was pretty cool seeing them in real space. And Onyx, yeah, Onyx is really cool too. They evolve into Steelix, which is a really great Pokemon to have on any team. So, solid choices for sure. Aw, napping Pichu. Is this a prequel? Yeah, kind of. So, like, if you couldn't tell by, like, the clothing my character is wearing, this is, like, before, like, modern cities existed in Pokemon. So, like, feudal Japan. I don't even know if it's, like, feudal Japan. Maybe it's, like, early 1900s Japan. Like, pre-industrialization or something. So, yeah. It is technically a prequel. No gyms. No gyms, just really strong Pokemon encounters. So yeah. There are tasks that you complete in order to earn stars. So stars are basically like the badges in this game. And then those represent different levels of rank that you earn in the game as well. So I have 6 stars now, so that's basically 6 badges. There's a total of 10 badges in this, or 10 stars in this game. Yikes. Just gonna heal up my Pokemon really quick. I'm still gonna try and capture this guy though. Why do you keep breaking out? That's so weird. I guess I should use a stronger Pokeball. I used to want to be a gym leader so bad after watching the cartoon. LOL. Lieutenant Surge was my favorite. Oh yeah, Lieutenant Surge with his Raichu. I remember. Yeah, no, if you were a gym leader, what type would you specialize in? Because I saw this engagement post on Twitter that I was gonna like retweet. And say like, oh, I would probably be like a ground or poison type focus gym. I think Giovanni, leader of Team Rocket and also a gym leader in the games, specialized in ground and poison types. I think it was ground type. Yeah. Chill says, imagine a game like this with gyms. Oh, I know, right? Yeah, no, I'm just super stoked to talk about our impressions tomorrow as a group because everyone that I invited on is super unique and awesome, so I'm sure it'll be a fun discussion. Experience points. Yay! I love these to help boost up my stats. So helpful. Skywalker says fire type Magmar and Charizard versus Charizard was the best fight in the whole show. Oh yeah, I do remember that fight. Yeah, it was always weird to me how like Electabuzz and Magmar didn't evolve, but then they eventually did get evolutions in a later game. So yeah, yeah, Magmar is pretty OP for sure. Well, Charizard is more OP, obviously, but yeah. I saw this funny meme about this game that was basically like, Legends Arceus is proof that a Pokemon game can be fun without Charizard. And I was just like, yeah, I haven't seen one Charizard in this whole game yet. I'm sure it's out there, but yeah. Chillmonger says, any type but normal. Wait, Chill, so, like, what type would you specialize in personally? Because Skywalker said he'd be Fire Gym, and then I said I would be Ground or Poison. Like, if I had to pick between the two, I would probably pick Ground type. Ground types seem to be pretty versatile as far as, like, Pokemon who can learn Ground type moves, or who are, like, part Ground type. Damn Zubats. There's a Geodude in there. How did I know? Chill says, electric, that's an automatic excuse to do something with your hair, and every Pokemon would have a secondary typing. Yeah, no, that's a good point. That's exactly why I picked ground, because there's a lot of ground type Pokemon that are also dual types. So, yeah. I was thinking either that or dark type. Like, dark type Pokemon are pretty easy to come by. Like, almost every Pokemon can learn Bite, which randomly enough is a dark type move. And, that would be cool. I would have, like, Absol and Houndoom. Like, a bunch of, like, feline and canine Pokemon on my team for sure that were, like, dark type. But since I picked ground type, I would probably have Nidoqueen, Nidoking. Who else? There's this alligator Pokemon that's, like, dark and ground type, I think. I forget the name. I'm sure folks who play a lot of the Pokemon games know who I'm talking about. It's this alligator Pokemon that's, like, black and red. I think they're dark and ground type. I could be wrong. They could just be ground type. But yeah, I would have them on my team too. A lot of, like, the animals, like, or anthropomorphic animal Pokemon are my favorites for sure. Crocodile. Yes, thank you. I appreciate your help there. Yeah. Cool. I might try to cap it at 2 hours, so maybe like 10 more minutes or so. I was originally hunting for Eevee. I never found one, so I have a feeling it's because the algorithm wants me to do X amount of steps around the map before they generate another Eevee, so I just went further around the map to find other things to do. So I'm trying to complete the Pokedex entry for Monferno in the meantime. Yeah, it's cool how we all picked different, what is it? Different types to be gym leaders for. Like, that's really cool. I'm gonna go ahead and run from this. Well, they might have an item, so I probably should just battle them just to get the item. Apricorn, Dazzling Honey. Okay, nothing too cool there. Nothing that I wouldn't have already found, just like from material gathering. Iron chunks are super cool. More materials to craft more Pokeballs. Lopunny! I forgot you're over here. I'm gonna battle you. And I'm gonna capture you. Level 40. Okay, let's see. They're probably gonna destroy me. Yep. Called it. Let's see. Who should I use? Maybe Leafeon? I think Leafeon has, like, too high attack. Jolteon, even though I don't have Thunder Wave. Thunder Wave would come really in handy right now. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of the Zubats that are around here because they're annoying. Skywalker says, they seem to have really changed a few of the mechanics. It's my first time seeing this new game. Yeah, this is a big departure from the tried and true formula for sure. Wait, why did Jolteon just die? Or faint? I was not paying attention. I'm gonna have to use some revives, because I want my Pokemon to get experience from this encounter. So like when a Pokemon faints, they don't get any experience points, which sucks. Oh, Double Edge is just like bodying all my Pokemon right now. Oh my god, this is like out of control. I'm gonna put out Umbreon. Umbreon is kind of a tank in terms of like power and defense, so maybe they can survive for a few turns while I revive my Pokemon. Oh, yikes. Umbreon is also dark type, by the way. So they're weak against fighting type moves, which was just used by Lopunny. So I should probably use a Pokeball now to try and capture... Wait, no! Damn it, I did not change my aim. Well, it's probably going to capture the Zubat. Okay. I think I can capture Lopunny, as well as other Pokemon that were in this battle, so... It's cool that you can capture multiple Pokemon, basically. And I have to use some, what is the word? Revives, yeah. Lopunny just fainted. Cool. Not cool. Well, that happened. Yeah, that was a super OP Lopunny for sure. Almost all my Pokemon, like, got L's that round. Getting bodied. Woohoo! Experience points. Skywalker says, what's the count of total Pokemon now? If you know, last I remember was the legendary dogs were introduced, like Entei. Oh yeah, it's been a minute since Entei was introduced, for sure. Sorry for all these questions, I've been out of the loop with this game. Yeah, no, it's all good. I think it's, like... Oh, Cherim, yay! Sorry, I have to catch this Pokemon really quick. But yeah, to answer your question, I think it's over 900 Pokemon now. I have a quest open for that Pokemon, so I am going to add them to my team later on. Yay, I got another Grit Dust. Grit Dusts are awesome. They help boost my Pokemon stats. Cool, we're almost at 2 hours. I'm gonna push through. Oh my god, stupid Zubat. It would be cool to evolve Monferno before I end the stream, though. Skywalker says 900, cancel Switch purchase. Yeah, I know, it's pretty intimidating. But this game, it doesn't like bombard you with like too many like Pokemon. The ones that you do encounter, like it makes sense the environments that you see them in. Like this bee Pokemon, you probably have never seen it before. but like you seeing it, it's not like super jarring. It's not like, oh, what's that? Like when you see it, it's like, oh, that must be a new Pokemon. Yeah. So, well, like new to you, but not like new to like other people who have been keeping up. But yeah, you know what I mean. Lenadelli said it's almost 6 a.m. here. I'm gonna jump off, guys. Good night, y'all. Oh, good night, Lenadelli. It was great chatting with you. Take care. If you catch an Onyx, I'll cash up you $100. Oh my god, no need. I'll just send you the Onyx myself. Because chances are there'll be multiple Onyxi, for to capture in this game. Did I just get hit by my own Pokemon's Pokemon move? Okay. I'm a liar. Totally forgot Pokemon Go came out and ended all the world's conflicts for 2 weeks. Yeah, I know, it totally did. That was like a few years ago. I was trying to catch them all everywhere. Yeah, I know. It was definitely encouraging everyone to get their steps in, for sure. I kind of miss working, like, in a job that had me on my feet all day, because I would be working off all these, like, calories for all the bad food I would be eating while I was working. Like, I would be drinking boba tea and, like, coffee, Starbucks, super sugary drinks, all day long. But I would, like, work it off because I'd be, like, on my feet running up and down stairs all day. Psyduck. Oh no. Cool, we are at 2 hours. I'm going to go ahead and heal up my Pokemon really quick so we can call it a night. Thank you everyone who came by to visit. I really do appreciate it. I am going to get back into bed, continue playing Pokemon. I'll go ahead and save my progress. 35 hours, not bad. Cool. Alrighty then. I am gonna go back to playing Pokemon offline and get ready for our Legends Arceus impression stream tomorrow with our guests Phil, Chillmonger, and Blinded Braille. It should be super sweet. And thank you everyone for stopping by. I'll go ahead and wrap it up and play the outro. Alright, take care. Bye.
As usual,